check. Check one. Testing, testing. Oh, am I on? Cool. YouTube just does that. They just throw you on here, and they don't even let you know you're actually live. Thank God I didn't say anything embarrassing. Hey, everybody, let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. What's up, Thomas? Everybody, let me know if you can hear me. If you can't hear me that well, I can turn myself up. Hey, Nia. Let me know how. Make sure I'm saying that right. Nia. Good to see you. Make sure everybody can hear me. All right, cool. Everybody says they can hear me loud and clear. Cool. Got the old school 58 mic here. What's up, the Incredible Mario Bros? Wanted to hop on here for the second straight Monday night and see how everybody's doing. Hey, Wyatt, you can hear me. That's good. If I need to turn myself up, I can do that as well. How's everybody doing out there? Hey, from Utah. Hello. Nia. Okay, well, now I know. Now I know it's Nia. Not Naya, but Nia. Glenn, he can hear. Hey, James. Good. Making sure. Last week I was supposed to have the mic on, and then I watched it back afterwards and realized the mic wasn't on. What's up, James? Hey, Lois. You can hear me? That's good. Cool. So how's everybody doing out there in YouTube land? James? Not much, man. Just doing a little live here before I get some dinner. Josh is the Incredible Mario Bros. Thomas, you went back to school today. Well, hope you guys are going back to school safely wherever you are. Try to pronounce your name. Vasati? I feel like I just butchered that. Vasati Tolu? Let me know how I did. I guarantee I butchered that. Yeah, good to have you guys on here tonight. Thomas, yes, wearing mask and social distancing. That's good, man. That's good, Thomas, because I worry. I worry about... oh, I did it right! Well, I don't know if I did it right, but I did good. I worry about people going back to school right now with everything like it is. Hope people are going back to school safely. Emily actually is at her home. I don't know if you guys knew, me and Emily live an hour and a half apart, which is not like too long of a distance, but it's long enough where we don't see each other every single day. So she's at her place right now. She had work today. Hey, Christian. Cardi 43 saying, hey, from Tennessee. Cool. Love Tennessee. Grew up in Tennessee. Love Tennessee. Going virtual for 9 weeks. Man, I hate that people are having to do that, but you kind of have to do it. Frozen fog in my area of the world. Wow. Yeah, be careful while driving. What's on the menu today? I don't even know, James, man. I don't even have a plan when I start these. I'm just here to hang out. Yes, True Love. True Love. Can you react to Jeff Castellucci's cover of High and Dry by Radiohead? I will get to that this week. Louisville is where the frozen fog is, or at least for Thomas. Man, you guys stay safe out there in the fog. Man, I just gotta be honest. I'll be real with you guys here watching on YouTube. I am sick of COVID, man. I am sick of COVID. Teachers should be getting the vaccine in the next couple of weeks. We hear, man. I hope this vaccine distribution speeds up because it's been a mess so far. I hope we're able to get people vaccinated quick. I hope it works. But yeah, I'm so sick of COVID. I'm sick of thinking about it. Are you gonna do more BTS? You're gonna check out their MMA 2020 performance. Nobody does it like that. Yeah, I'll check that out. And I'm going to check out the Jeff Castellucci thing as well. But yeah, just been Man, you guys ever get on social media, Twitter, Facebook, all that? It's just so discouraging sometimes. Today's just been one of those days. I feel like there's just nothing good on Twitter or anything. Everybody's just so, and I get, there's a lot of tough stuff going on, but man, it's almost overwhelming sometimes. And some of you may out there can relate when you get on social media, just the negativity. It seems like nothing good is going on in the world. It's just like, man, can we just have a news network that reports everything good that happens in a day like John Krasinski did that time last year? We got to go where the love is. Yeah, that's the only choice we got right now, Thomas. Everybody make sure to like this video. And Mario Bros. This year was weirdly fine for me. It's kind of cool for me too. I mean, it's weird because some good stuff happened for me in 2020, but man, it's weird to try and balance all the good stuff in my personal life with all the horrendous stuff happening. Can you sing us a little something right now? Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. There you go. There's a course of Lean On Me for you. Happy New Year's to you and the rest of the Bradicals. Yeah, thank you. Happy New Year to you guys. Can you call me Josh, please? Yes, if I remember to. I'll have to remember Josh. Incredible Mario Bros. Josh. Love your reactions to Home Free. Thank you, Lois. Appreciate it. Love Home Free. If you're bored today or tomorrow or this week, you may want to go binge watch. I went through Home Free's entire Christmas album, Warmest Winter. I know it's not Christmas time anymore, but who cares at this point? Just whatever. You can go check out my reaction to every track. You can just binge watch all of the Home Free stuff, and then Pentatonics went through their album too. Nia just choked on her sandwich. Well, why'd you choke on your sandwich? Don't choke. Hazel, hi from New York. Nice voice, Brad. Thank you, Hazel. Watching from New York. I hear things are getting kind of rough there again with COVID, so I hope you're staying safe, Hazel. Josh, at least it actually snowed on Christmas. Well, it snowed wherever you are. Yeah, the new PTX album coming out in February. I love that they're putting out all this new music. I was talking to somebody the other day and said you would think 2020 would have been a big year for new music because not a lot of people doing live shows. Shouldn't have been anybody doing live shows. So more time to go in the studio. Indiana. Okay. I didn't know if it snowed in Indiana. I knew it snowed some in Tennessee, but wasn't sure about Indiana. Nia, I hope you're okay after choking on your Subway sandwich. Hey, I'm going to type in focus on male singers. Yeah. Kenny Rogers. Man, can't believe we lost him. The Memories cover you and Emily did was fantastic. Your voices blend together so well. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys hadn't checked that out, go check out mine and my fiance Emily's rendition of Memories by Maroon 5. We kind of did that in honor of the new year. So you guys can go check that out. It's on my channel. One of the latest uploads, I guess. But yeah, we did that just us and the piano. So if you haven't checked that out, whenever you get off of this live, you go check that out. And also, I mentioned this last week. I'm typing it in here. My Instagram following has improved a lot since I started this channel. I don't know what it's at now, but I'm going to put my Instagram link there in the comments. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I wish you'd go do that. And I'm also going to put, because I got to put this in there, my Patreon link. Put that in the comments as well. Hey, from Ireland. Turns out Home Free did a cover of King of the Road. I don't know if it's their impression of them. Well, who knows? If it's not on their actual home free channel, I would definitely do some investigating as to whether or not it's actually them. But I'm sure they would do a tremendous version of it. Um, Greetings from Germany and a delayed Happy New Year. Love your reactions, especially those where your girlfriend, fiance is involved. Please stay healthy, and I look forward to more reactions. Thank you very much from Germany. Wow. Hey, those of you who are watching from Ireland and Germany and other parts of the world, how's COVID where you are? I know it's kind of been bad all over the world here recently, with the exception of a couple places. How's it looking in where you guys are, Eric and Graver One? Yes, Simon, I mentioned earlier I'm going to be checking out Jeff Castellucci, High and Dry, sometime this week. Definitely be getting to that. But yeah, just kind of started singing in August last year. Voice already decent. That's good. That's good. Eric, who's from Ireland, said, not great here today. We had our highest daily record of cases. Man, it's just crazy. And, Sweden is really bad. Oh, I just, I don't know about you guys, but it seems to me that the people that I know that, like, so many times the people that, like, do everything right, like wear the mask, stay at home as much as they can, don't go to big gatherings and stuff, they end up testing positive. Now, it's usually mild, but just that is always crazy to me when people that, really aren't exposed hardly to anybody end up testing positive. I don't get it. I just, like I said, I just want this nightmare to be over. Man, I don't care if it's the vaccine or whatever. Graver One says we're getting a new lockdown again. What has to be done to get COVID down has to be done. Yeah, exactly. Man, I get it, and I hate it because, I know here in America we don't want to do a lockdown again, and I get that. I get the economic ramifications, but I was telling somebody the other day, if you told me that doing a 1-month lockdown would, pretty much knock this thing out, I'd grit my teeth and get through it somehow because, Thomas's dad worked from home since March and tested positive in November. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it because, I know people that people don't listen to what the people that know what to do. Yeah, I think that's what you were trying to say there. I've noticed definitely in parts of America, and particularly where I am, man, it's like nobody will just do the stuff that they're supposed to do, man. It's like nobody wants to. I don't know if they don't believe that COVID's that bad or what, but man, where I am, our ICU is like over capacity. We don't even have much room left for people, and it's crazy. I hate it. I'm ready for it to be over. I know they're talking about, if enough people get vaccinated, we could be looking at some sense of normalcy by the late summer, early fall. I know that seems like a long way away, but man, I would take it. Yep, people got the "it's not going to happen to me" syndrome. Yeah, I can tell you, I don't. I don't want nothing to do with COVID. But anyway, you guys didn't get on here to hear about COVID. COVID's everywhere else, so we'll stop talking about COVID for a little bit. No, it's very, very fortunate, Simon. Your videos are helping me to get over COVID. I used to watch all your reactions this past weeks because I discovered your channel in November the first time. So I had a bunch of videos to watch. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. That's awesome when people tell you that your videos have been a help to them, because I know this has been, even if you have, because I've been very fortunate that I know of, I haven't had COVID. If I had COVID at any point, I didn't have any symptoms or anything, and I didn't give it to anybody. but or at least anybody around me. But you know, I understand it's been a hard time for everybody. So that means a lot when people say your videos helped them out. Voctive fan checking in. Yes, I finally finished the new Voctive album video today. Me finishing the Voctive album, tremendous. They are absolutely tremendous. Voctive is, and the new album is unbelievable. If you guys hadn't checked that out, you need to. That's another thing you can binge watch. If you got some time to kill and you just want something to watch, you can go binge watch all of the new Voctive album. I went through track by track. Oh man, thank you, Graver One. I was reading your comment there, so I went quiet for a second. Appreciate that. Yeah, I really if you go to my channel and look, it'll say that I've been on YouTube since like 2013 or something. Because in 2013, I mean, I had a channel that I put like 2 videos on and never even checked to see how they were doing, and they hardly had like 30 views. And then it wasn't until February of 2020, we're approaching the 1-year anniversary. I have to go see what the exact date was. Simon, go sub, man. Jeez. But we're almost getting to the 1-year anniversary of when I really started getting into this whole YouTube thing. Into February 2020, I believe. And then would have never guessed that in a year's time I'd pretty much be right here at the precipice of 40,000 subs. It's nuts. So thank you guys that have supported me. And for those of you like Simon who are imposters and are not on the Radical bandwagon, we still love you. But man, go ahead and sub. Don't be a disgrace no mo. Best reaction so far for me was the Prince of Egypt medley. Yeah, that medley was unbelievable. They're talking about Home Free, who sometimes they have videos that are not actually from their channel that end up on YouTube. That happens a lot, I guess. Appreciate it, Simon. There you go. You're on the Radical bandwagon for life, brother. Nia, have you watched Wonder Woman yet? I have not watched it yet. It's been crazy because I'm like all of you, most of you, I love going to the movie theater and watching new movies, and obviously that wasn't not a thing to do in 2020 and still not now. So I haven't watched many new movies here lately. Want to hear you more? You want to hear me sing more? I sang a little bit earlier, did a course of Lean On Me. Josh has been here since 15,000. Man, one of the originals. Hey, what's up? Are you going to watch the new voice play? I'm going to watch them both. I'm going to watch the new voice play video and the new Jeff Castellucci video at some point this week. I'm going to get to both of them. Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure, again, you guys can hear me on here, because I got the old 58 mic out. And, yeah. So, Eric was here before I even hit 1,000 subs. Wow. You know what's crazy? I, was so ecstatic when I, got to 1,000 subs. I was like, man, I've made it. I could have quit right then and felt satisfied. And now, at 40,000, it's overwhelmed. I can't even believe it. What would I say if Voctive, Home Free, Pentatonics, and Voice Play did a song together? My head would explode. My head would probably explode at that point. I am in the process of getting a new guitar. That's cool. Anyway, so I was asking, what is it that is getting you guys through all of this craziness in the world? What is it that's getting you through? Is there a TV show? Is there song? Is there a movie? Am I freezing up? Am I freezing up right here? I can't tell. Hello, hello. Okay, I'm there. What is it that's gotten you through? Is it something on TV? Is it something? Uh, I hope I'm saying it right. Is it just Tommy says music, of course, Minecraft, and my content? Thank you so much. Nia says her Christmas presents and music has gotten her through. Absolutely, music. Music's gotten me through, of course, no doubt. Also, TV. I mean, it's crazy that like I'm one of those people in this time. During this, I guess I've just naturally wanted to watch something familiar to me. So I've ended up watching a bunch of shows that I've already watched before, just because I guess it's comforting to me to watch TV shows that I'm familiar with. So I've watched a lot of The Office over this since all this junk started. I've watched a lot of The Office. And now they took The Office off of Netflix. So that's aggravating. So I've already got a subscription to Peacock, which is what The Office is on now. But I just like, I guess it's been comforting to me to watch those shows that that I've already watched before. So yeah, that's kind of gotten me through music and just stuff to watch, and sports. Middle of all this, sports have been able to come back because that's been a big thing for me. Big sports fan, big football fan in particular. So that's kind of gotten me through all this. Yeah, people recommending some artists to react to or to check out. Definitely do that. Always looking for new artists here on the channel. Lois has done a lot of jigsaw puzzles. That's cool. That's cool. Just checking out you guys' comments. So yeah, that's just kind of, so we're talking about what's gotten, if you're just joining us, we're talking about what's gotten us through the pandemic. What have we done to pass the time when we're at home and we're not supposed to be with people? And I'll tell you what, I'm a big avid Christmas lover, so having Christmas to look forward to was something to at least get excited about there when Christmas time came along. So I enjoyed that. Oh, Simon. Football's just the best. There's nothing like it. And my team won their division, clinched a playoff spot yesterday, so I'm very happy about that. Emmanuel, I think you should do whatever you want to do, man. I think you'd be good with either one. Hey, Beth. Anyway, so got my Germex here, just in case. I don't want to get infected from anyone through the computer, through the camera here. Beth, the Saints, yeah, the Saints are also in the playoffs, won their division as well. Got a lot of family that are big fans of the Saints. They're excited about the Saints, as they should be. So they're very good. Nia says, "Wow, Brad." I don't know why she's saying wow. I don't know. Go Ravens. I can't say go Ravens. This is just a terrible comment by Thomas, because the Ravens is who my team's playing this weekend, and the Colts is the biggest rival of my team. So that's just terrible comment by Thomas. I should flag it for being inappropriate. Yeah, everybody go like this video. Go like this live stream. Be sure to do that. Gonna catch COVID through the screen. I'm just waiting on them to make that a change to the whole thing. You can now catch COVID through the phone. You can now catch COVID through the TV. So you got to make sure you don't even get out of bed in the morning. It's just, oh, I'm so sick of all this. I mean, I'm sick of it in the way of just, I hate the disease, and this virus is evil, and it needs to go away. I wanted the Titans to lose, as you know. Oh, that's Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you need to just watch out, brother. He's going to report me like he did Voctive. I did report Voctive as inappropriate by accident. They commented on one of my videos, and I went to pin it, and I flagged it as inappropriate. Hey, Ashley. My friend Ashley, everybody, is in the comments. Hello. Ashley, you do know me. Hey, Ashley's got a YouTube channel. Ashley Michelle here in the comments. She does vlogs and things of the sort, so go subscribe to her channel. Go check her out after you get done watching this. Do you think I should risk going back from rock alternative music? Do I think you should risk going from rock alternative music back to Celtic metal? I would personally say stick with the rock alternative, if I'm being honest myself. Man, some of you guys are having conversation in the comments. I don't even know what you're talking about. You're just talking with each other, and that's great. Anywho, yeah, I jumped on here because I really liked my Tennessee whiskey cover 7 months. Thank you. I did put up a cover of Tennessee whiskey 7 months ago. You can go check that out. Yes, Ashley. Ashley's one of my dear friends, everybody, that I love very much. She's a good friend of mine. Been a good friend to me through the years. So y'all show Ashley some love in the comments. Yeah, Josh, I'm here. This is just my live stream you're on. Hey, Elena. Hi. So anyway, I'm wanted to hop on here tonight before I go get some dinner. I really wanted to get on here today because I don't know, you guys just have these days, you know, and throughout this pandemic where you're just, God, it's so easy to get discouraged, isn't it? Man, I have just been on Twitter today. When I'm on Twitter and I see some of the reports about the pandemic and stuff, it just so discouraging because you just would have thought we'd be in a better spot with it by now. And man, just wanted to get on here and chat with you guys, maybe help my mood a little bit. Because I have just been down in the dumps a little bit today, checking out all of the great positive reinforcement that Twitter offers. We were talking about that at the start of this, how toxic social media can be sometimes. Sometimes what I want to do is just take this phone and just turn it off for a little bit, you know? I think we all need to do that sometimes. We just need to take the phone and turn it off. And I know that's hard to do because it's our only way to communicate with each other a lot these days, since we're not supposed to be hanging out in person. But man, sometimes I just want to turn it off because it's just Man, Josh is pushing his content right now. Y'all go check out Josh. He is down here hardcore, like pushing his content, and I'm here for it, man. I get it. Nia loves my lock screen. Yep. There she is. There's my lock screen, everybody. I can't believe she hadn't got on here. Hold on. Yeah, buddy. We are in the early stages of wedding planning, and I guess that's another reason why all the COVID stuff's been more overwhelming to me lately, is that you're trying to plan around a virus that you have no idea what's going to happen when, because we want to have a longer engagement. One of the main reasons is to give COVID time to hopefully get out of here. And, we got a date in mind that is kind of like, hey, surely COVID will be gone by the time we get married. And then it's like, well, God, I would have thought 10 months ago that COVID would at least be better by now. Huh. Hey, Ben. Beth loves the Memories Duet. Thank you very much. Josiah understands how frustrating social media is. Hope you know that we love you. Appreciate it. I love the Bradicals. You guys have been a source of comfort and joy for me this year. Wyatt, don't tempt me, man. Matt says one of his favorite reactors. Thank you for everything. Happy New Year. Thank you very much. What was my New Year's resolution? I try not to do New Year's resolutions because they just have such a bad success rate. I did laugh at a Facebook post I saw. It was like Sunday. Somebody posted, is like, just wanted to let you guys know that if you made a New Year's resolution to lose weight and you've already decided to put it off until Monday, I feel you. I was like, that kind of registered with me. It was like, all right, my New Year's resolution is to lose weight. And then New Year's comes, it's like, well, I may as well wait till Monday, A COVID wedding, I hope it's not a COVID wedding. Like I said, we tried to plan it far enough off to give COVID time to make its grand exit, and it can't come soon enough. Who's my favorite Voctive member? I may be a little biased here, but I got to go with Tiffany Coburn. She's my label mate. She's on the same label as me and my family with Stowtown Records in Nashville. And I wish I had it here with me, but her and her husband, Chip, sent me a really cool gift. They watch my videos, and they sent me a really cool gift. They sent me the album, the new album, and they sent me a card thanking me and congratulating me on my engagement and all that. And that was really cool. So I've talked to her husband off and on, and they're really just great people. So Tiffany's probably my favorite, but EJ's pretty great too. My resolution last year was no swearing, and I did it. Good for you, Simon. Yes. Oh, Ben, man, we're just on here shooting the breeze, man. Emmanuel. Hope you're doing better now. He's working at Costco nearly 4 months ago and ended up in the hospital with double pneumonia. I'm assuming that's what it's supposed to be. Ended up in the hospital for 3 weeks, man. I hope you're doing better now, Emmanuel. Bruce. Yes, go Titans. Tighten up. That nearly gave me a heart attack yesterday. Hey, Brendan. Ben, going to get to it this week. Josh, that would be incredible. If I got to 100K by June or July, that would be incredible. The subs were pouring in there pretty consistently throughout November and December. Kind of slowed down a little bit over the last couple of weeks, I think, because of holidays. But I'm hoping that it'll pick back up here. Brendan, you've been sub, though. Yes, appreciate that, Brendan. Bruce used to be a Titans season ticket holder. Yes, man. I normally always try to get to a game every year, and I know the Titans are allowing some fans in, but I just didn't feel like this year was a year to go to a game. So I've been watching them on TV. Don't make New Year's resolutions. I will forever remain the sarcastic, slightly foul-mouthed ray of sunshine that I've always been. Say, Jenny, you got to do what you got to do. Hello, Atodius. I guess we're talking about, I'm scared to go back to Costco after. So, Emmanuel, did you have COVID? You said you ended up with double pneumonia, which is usually COVID leads to that. So, and there's still some discrepancies about, can you get reinfected? I don't know. Like in some cases you can get reinfected after you've already been infected. I don't know. Appreciate it, Simon. Go get some rest, man. Ben, I have my personal Facebook. I don't have a big Facebook page. I need to get one though, like one for everybody to get on and like and stuff. I just have my personal one. Nate, good evening. I'm a new music producer. That's awesome. I'm making songs with GarageBand and Moon Logic on my birthday. When should I release music? Anytime. As soon as it's done. Cold-hearted 15. Why are you cold-hearted? Thanks for joining us on the live stream here. Can't wait for me to get to 40. I can't wait to get to 40K either. I'm in England. We're back in full lockdown again. So what are you doing, Jenny? What are you doing to get through the lockdown? How are you passing the time? Because England is absolutely in full lockdown. We were just talking about that, Jenny. How have we passed the time by and all this stuff? What are you going to do now that you're in lockdown once again? You got any plans to pass the time by? You going to build something or paint something or something? I am from Norway. Wow. Playing guitar forever. I auditioned for American Idol in 2002. You auditioned for American Idol in 2002? That was like the first season, wasn't it? So you were trying out for American Idol before anybody knew what American Idol even was. Now that's hilarious. Cold-hearted 15. That name used to be my gamer tag, and I was an edgy teen before. I think it is hilarious, Cold-hearted 15, that when you were a teenager and you wanted to be edgy, you made your name Cold-hearted 15. You should never change it. That is just absolutely hilarious. Man, that's cool. So, Emmanuel, I'd stick with what you're doing, man. Stick with whichever one you're best at. You guys are just fun here in the comments. So, I'll tell you, just a random, hey, love you too, Ben. Nia, okay, that makes more sense. Nia, I hope it wasn't because it was so bad, Nia. I sang a chorus of something earlier, and Nia said she nearly choked on her Subway sandwich. That is special right there. I was just thinking, because somebody just sent me a meme that involved this show. Did anybody out there ever watch this television show called Impractical Jokers? Because we were talking earlier about shows and stuff that have gotten us through all of this craziness. And Impractical Jokers is probably one of those for me. I mean, that show just absolutely kills me. I laugh harder watching that show than any other show on TV. Just tremendous. Impractical Jokers is Nia's favorite show. I don't know how anybody could not like that show. Supernatural's been helping Emmanuel deal with lockdown. Cold Hearted 15. I just love that name, especially the story behind it. He loves that show. Jenny drives her kids nuts singing at the top of her voice. That's how she's passing the time by in the lockdown. Yeah, I love Impractical Joker. It's 100% a great show. It's the only thing I can watch while I cringe. I'll tell you what, Cold Hearted 15. I didn't know if Impractical Jokers was a cold-hearted enough show for Cold Hearted 15. But you know what? Even the coldest of cold hearts can get a giggle from the Impractical Jokers. Oh, man. I thought I couldn't like Brad any more than I already do, but then he wore a Lakers championship shirt. I'll tell you what, I am a huge Lakers fan. Football is my number one sport, but basketball is the one that I like second most. And I love basketball. Love the Lakers. Always loved the Lakers, not just a bandwagon fan. Suffered through some bad seasons with the Lakers this past decade, but loved that title last year. Who's my favorite Impractical Joker? Probably Sal. Probably Sal. But I mean, they're all great, but Joe is pretty great too. Cold Hearted 15 doesn't laugh at Impractical Jokers. He just stares emotionless at it. He's too cold hearted. He doesn't. Let me ask you this, Cold Hearted 15. How did you get through the holidays this year? I mean, because Christmas time is just a warm and fuzzy time of year. You just a very nice time. But for somebody that's cold-hearted 15, I mean, like that, I would imagine you did not get in the holiday spirit. Nia, yeah, I'm glad. I like. Anyway, I like Schroeder a lot more than I like what he brings to the table more than Danny Green. But Danny Green, I mean, he did hit some big shots, but man, he missed some big ones too. But I'm glad they got Schroeder. Hated to lose Rondo though, because he was a big part of the playoff run. But yeah, I'm still laughing at Cold Hearted 15. That's just the best username ever. Dennis Schroeder is doing great things already. I will have to check that out. Howard. Yeah, I hated losing Rondo. I have not seen Cobra Kai, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'll have to check that out. Well, Cold Hearted 15, his guilty pleasure is singing and listening to Christmas music all year round. It went horrible, of course. Yeah, now that, you got to explain to me how Cold Hearted 15, his guilty pleasure is singing and listening to Christmas music all year round. I mean, that doesn't mix. Cold Hearted 15, but he loves Christmas music year round. I have never been to Australia, Jake, but I'd love to go. But not right now. Because of COVID. I miss Mr. Miyagi. Don't we all, Ben? What are you guys going to do? What's everybody having for dinner tonight? Because I was just thinking about what I'm going to eat for dinner after I get done with this live stream. And Chipotle comes to mind. Just letting you know that Chipotle is on my mind right now as I'm sitting here thinking about what I'm going to eat for dinner. And I guess I am going to go watch I'm going to go watch a little Monday Night Raw because ain't nothing else on TV. Well, Nia, you already choked on Subway sandwich. You could have choked to death. You're having Dirty Loops for dinner. That sounds like a really cool cereal. Hey, will you grab me a box of Dirty Loops at the uh, Dirty Loops or I was gonna never mind. I was gonna say either a cereal brand or like a I don't know, Cold Hearted 15 because Christmas music reminds me of the cold and darkness of winter. Oh man, and Cold Hearted 15 going into I know Jake, I know the band. The Dirty Loops is one of the best bands I've ever heard. Cold Hearted 15 going into the spring has got to be a miserable time for you because it's just the flowers and the beautiful weather and everything's just so beautiful outside. That's got to be just miserable for Cold Hearted 15. Massive bowl of beef stew with dumplings. It was bloody gorgeous. Sounds good. Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, Halo, Kingdom Hearts. I'll tell you what, we got a gamer on our hands with a manual. I'll check that out. Official Morgan Zinn. Ben, I'm getting a kick out of old Cold Hearted 15s while I'm laughing here, but if anyone can, wait a minute, if anyone can sing, say Frank Sinatra. If anyone can sing, say Frank Sinatra. And now everybody's saying Frank Sinatra. Heaven, I'm in heaven, and my heart beats so that I can hardly speak, and I seem to find the happiness I seek when we're out together dancing cheek to cheek. Frank Sinatra. There you go. Bloody gorgeous. Reminds me that I have to watch Kitchen Nightmares tonight. What is Kitchen Nightmares? You know what? B Duncan 90, even if you're bad, is still singing. And this one's just for Cold Hearted 15. This is just for Cold Hearted. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Okay? That's, that's the best way to do it. Best way to spread any kind of cheer is singing loud for all to hear. It doesn't say Will Ferrell in that movie did not say he had to sing good. He just said you had to sing loud. So there you go. That's the only qualification. Emmanuel, good Lord, Emmanuel went for a walk a few days ago, sat on a bench in an empty park, and just let out a frustrated scream. Man, I relate so bad. I thought earlier today, I was like, I just want to put my face in a pillow and scream for like a good 30 seconds. Good night from Norway. Good night. It's 1:08 a.m. there. What's it like to be able to sing? I've never not been able to, at least kind of. I've never taken a voice lesson or anything in my life. Very blessed to, and growing up around gospel music, harmony. There's so much harmony there. I guess I just naturally picked up on that. I do love jazz. I have not checked it out, Josh. I will check it out at some point. Glorious. Life Goes On has made it into my regular playlist. I wanted to try and cover it, trying to figure out the chords. Hey, man, I appreciate that. My song Life Goes On, it's in the key of A. I can tell you that much. I don't even remember. There's some weird chords in there, maybe, I think. Jeff said he actually smashed his phone screen 2 days into 2021. Well, that's off to a bad start. New year, new screen. Singing is great therapy for me, Jenny says. That's great. That's great. Singing is it is therapy for the soul. Yes, it is. Oh man, we've been on here nearly an hour, getting close to an hour. Ben, Got online school tomorrow, man. Good luck. I just hate they're having to do online school, but gotta do what you gotta do. I'll have to check that out, Debbie. I think my college work, right? It's cold hearted again, everybody. It's that time of night. He's cold hearted 15. That needs to be in a minor key. He's cold hearted 15. And he thinks his college work right now is making him live up to his name. He's ready to hate life again. Man, it just made my night, old cold hearted. Man, you guys are goofballs. Goofball galore here in the live chat. Hey, let me ask you guys this. If any of you guys were not on my live stream last week that I did, I had an idea, and I don't know if you guys would like this. If there's even an audience for this, if anybody'd be interested. I was thinking about, because there's a channel called King Family Reacts. It's a guy named Dennis and his sons, and we did a collab video. We did one for his channel, one for mine. We reacted to stuff together, and people really liked it. Then it got me to thinking, would there be an audience out there for a podcast interviewing other YouTubers, like reactors and musicians and singers and stuff? Would there be an audience for that if I were to start one? That's something I thought about. Doing this year. It's a possibility. Debbie wants to know if I'm familiar with the Hopper brothers and Connie. You talking about the Hoppers? I think that's their name now. Cold Hearted 15 would love to listen to that. Cold Hearted 15. Yeah, Nia, I was thinking about maybe starting a second channel to put episodes of the podcast on. I just thought that was a cool idea because, it's a really cool community of people. Yeah, Debbie, I know the Hoppers. It's shouting time. Yeah, I thought about doing that podcast this year, though. Just, I don't know how I would reach out to all of these different channels or if they'd be interested in it. I know Dennis would, but, find some different channels and maybe, talk about how they got started and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. Acapella nerd, so I'd like to hear you guys nerd out over the groups. Yeah. Nia, do I have to change on something edgy? Listen, Cold Hearted 15 is a very specific, it calls for a theme song. That name calls for needs to be sung. You know what I'm saying? Cold Hearted 15, Nia Douglas. That kind of works too. But, we can't start coming up with jingles for everybody here. But, Cold Hearted 15, I mean, that's just, you got to have a theme song at that point when you got a name like that. I'd love to do it with Morris. Yeah, so the Morissette, if you guys have listened to her, I do reactions to this singer, Morissette Amon. Why do you keep choking, Nia? And I did a reaction to her singing Halo, and I started singing with her, and people liked the kind of duet type thing. Okay, here you go, Cold Hearted. I can't even do it without laughing. Cold Hearted 15. There it was. Emmanuel, I was getting worried because you didn't answer me. So Emmanuel, I mean, that still sucks that you had double pneumonia, but it wasn't COVID related, so that's good. Cold-hearted 15. It's just so blunt and straight to the point. I'm cold-hearted 15. Oh, I don't know. There you go. Yeah, you got it, cold-hearted. Oh, man. Well, you know what? I'm about to go get some dinner. Man, you wouldn't believe it, Josh. I really don't have a good bass edge. I'm a baritone. I don't. I was in college choir. They tried to make me a bass too, and it was like all too low for me. So I had to go up to baritone. Love the King. Yeah, you guys. King Family Reacts is a great channel. Thank you guys for hopping on here tonight. Love chatting with you guys. It's a fun time, and we'll do more of this soon. This is the last 2 Mondays we've done it, so maybe it'll be like a Monday tradition thing. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. Go check out some of my videos. I uploaded a new one today. Have more later this week. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Going to get some dinner. Take it in. Soak it up. Cold-hearted 15. Bye, everybody.